Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Onotandum Kize Ingane Yagasembo, and as you can tell from this title, today I'll be giving you a few of my tips that have helped me speeding up my metabolism. So this topic came about because of a comment I recently received from Unozimyeni. She was asking about how I keep my tummy flat. So just so you know, my tummy is not always flat. I wish it was, but yeah, I have my good days and my bad days. But the quick answer to that question will be in this video. Okay, so yeah, little backstory. While growing up at home, I used to be like the bigger girl amongst my sisters, and I never really used to understand why, because I never used to eat that much. Whereas in comparison to Usne, who is much smaller than me, and always has been, would eat. Like, she would eat a lot. She won't mind me saying this because she knows it's the truth. Like, even if maybe skipped breakfast and forgot her lunch at home, she would come back after school, first eat breakfast, which is cereal and stuff, then eat her lunch. So maybe it's gonna be like 2 slices of bread and I don't know, ham and cheese, and then afterwards she'd eat what she would have eaten ebeiskoleni. So on some days she would literally come back, eat porridge, eat bread, then eat maybe a mass, and then later on ebusuku eat dinner. But she would never gain weight, like never. Up until later I understood that she had a faster metabolism than mine, because as I was saying, I didn't used to eat much. I'd literally maybe eat that one slice of bread after school, not because I was making myself hungry, but I was never that hungry. So yeah, when I understood that her metabolism was faster than mine, I had to find ways to speed up my metabolism. And the first tip I am going to give you guys is breakfast. Breakfast is key. Not only key for your metabolism, but also just for like your normal day, to keep going and have energy for your day. Now be careful of the breakfast you choose to eat. Like, you can't wake up in the morning with queen. Like, for me, that doesn't make sense, but in varsity I've seen a lot of people do that, especially guys. And don't you guys get me started on a metabolism never fun. Like, guys can't seem to keep things in. I don't know, like their metabolism is super fast, and it's unfair because they're out here trying to gain weight, but they can't because of their metabolism, and we're out here trying to lose weight and we can't because of our metabolism. Like, there's just, yeah. Okay, so I sidetracked a bit. First thing, as I said, is breakfast. And the one thing I do recommend for breakfast is cereals, because cereals are fast and easy to make, and there's like different varieties of it, so you don't really get bored of what you get to eat. But if you have time for proper English breakfast, then do that. But for me, I usually just have my cereals, for example, all bran flakes. So this is really good for your metabolism. As you can see, I even buy like the bigger box of this, because it has fiber, and also the milk that you add to it, or the yogurt, also helps speeding things up. So I usually have all brands, muesli, wheat bix, sometimes oats, and some days I even buy like the Milo cereal and stuff. I am so sorry about the noise. I am staying in a very busy place, and so there's always cars passing by. Okay, so anyway, yes, breakfast is highly recommended. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, even when I don't have time to sit down for breakfast, or if I want to change things up, I usually make my smoothies for breakfast, like using oats, milk, yogurt, and things like that. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to recommend for you is water. Try and increase your water intake. If you're like me and you're not really a person who drinks water on like a daily basis, then you should try having a water bottle and carrying it with you every time. As you can see, mine was empty because I just came from class, and since I always have it in my hand, I always tend to like take a sip or two as the day goes by. So yes, increase your water increase your water intake, and that also helps speeding up your metabolism. Okay, so the next thing is what you eat. So the food you eat. I'm not telling you to eat veggies and fruits every day, but that's not a bad idea. But I'm just saying be mindful of all the starches you put in your body, because some tend to stay in there for longer than they should, and some aren't really as beneficial as you think they are. I know I'm still having a hard time with my bread intake, because I eat bread a lot. So that's my hurdle that I have to sort of overcome soon. But starches such as your fries, like your fries are not that good, and they tend to stay more in your tummy. And even I know at school there's these famous shawarmas that people sell and then buy. Those are heavy. They just stay in your belly, and then they just take up space, and they make you, have a certain pop belly going on situation. But then if you do happen to have one of those heavy starches, then try and find something that will help move things along out of the way, because I know, especially for me, some of it does make me feel a little bit bloated, and sometimes it can lead to constipation, which then leads to my next and last point or last tip. So we know that we sometimes have those days where things just don't move, but things don't move along swiftly as they should, and there's just all sort of discomfort going on. So for those days, I usually have my highly recommended fresh pack Senna. So this is like, is it focused enough? Oh wow. So anyway, yeah, this is what I usually have: rooibos with Senna. This is by Fresh Pack, and it has some black currant flavoring in it. So I usually drink this tea before I sleep. Then in the morning, I, like always, every time when I wake up, it doesn't wake me up, like every time when I wake up, things then just move swiftly along the way, and I can start my day feeling fresh and renewed and a bit lighter. So yeah, this is highly recommended, but you should be careful. You can't be drinking Senna every single day just to feel lighter, because it will then make your body a little lazy. Like your immune system will be, the digestive system will be a tad bit lazy, and it won't be able to do the work it's supposed to do, which will then mean you won't be able to keep things in. Yeah, well, so then will just be flowing constantly, and nobody wants that. So I did check up online. It's not recommended to be drinking or to be having any product with Senna for more than 2 weeks. So yeah, as I mentioned, for me it works overnight. So once a week or bi-monthly, it's okay. Like whenever you need it, then you can drink it, and it's really nice. Like it's really nice, and it smells really good. Yeah, and another thing about the Senna tea is that I don't have, I can't think of the English word for it. Anyway, I do not have Isisa's Tambile, so I only go to the bathroom like once or twice, then certain occasions maybe 3 times, but at most twice whenever I drink the Senna tea. But for people like my sister, who has like a faster metabolism, and Isisa's Tambile, whenever she has Senna right here, sometimes she can't leave the house for that day, because for her it works sort of like a laxative, and it just keeps you indoors in certain rooms for the entire day. Yeah. Okay, so Nosy, I hope your question has been answered. I don't really exercise. At least I'm going to start exercising this year, and I'm trying to get into some good shape anyway. Okay, so Nosy, your question has been answered. I don't really have a flat tummy, and on days that I do, it's not because I exercise or that I eat good, but it's because I try to keep my metabolism in check. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video very insightful, and if you have, any more questions regarding to this, do put them down below in the comment section. And even if you have any suggestions, are you a guy with faster metabolism, let us know how you do that. Like, give us tips. And even if you're a chick with the faster metabolism, even if you're a girl with a faster metabolism, do let us know how that is kept in check. We are always looking out for new tips that could help us as people. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. And of course, comment, share the video to other girls or other people who might need it. And don't forget to subscribe. Like, if you haven't subscribed, just click the red button, guys. Just click the red button. It is free. It is free. Like, yes, we know things are expensive these days, but this is free. Just press the button. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Can't wait to see you guys in the next video. As these tend to stay put longer than other food, because so be mindful of all your starches, because these things, well,